Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, January 27th, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Let's jump right into the charts. It's not pretty out here this morning. Right now, the S&P 500 E-mini futures are tumbling lower by 27 points. Dow futures are down 300 points. NASDAQ futures right now are down 64 points. And it looks like the blame for the market's rollover is earnings and, of course, the weaker dollar-yen. If you take a look at the dollar-yen this morning, dollar-yen is down by 88 cents. And once the dollar-yen moves lower, you know the stock markets move lower as that carry trade just falls apart. So right now, markets are getting hit pretty badly, and we'll see where this market goes a little bit later today. You just also had the durable goods order. We don't really care too much about the news, but the durable goods order just came out, and it was pretty ugly. November durable goods revised down 2.1%. That's a big revision. And again, it's just saying that the markets are weak across the board. But let's take a look at some stocks out here in the news. We're going to start off the day with Microsoft. MSFT, Mr. Softy, definitely getting hit. I'm going to have levels for this stock today. We will be looking to play this in the intraday stock chat room, so if you want to come over, see all the action today, we got an immense amount of volatility. That usually leads to opportunities. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you'll see everything that we're doing there. But Microsoft is trading sharply lower. The stock closed at $47. It's now trading at $42.99. We will have levels for this. We will be looking to play Microsoft today. Next one up on my list here is Procter & Gamble. Yes, Procter & Gamble, another victim of the strong dollar. The stock right now is trading at $87 a share, closed at $89.57. I will have levels for PG once the opening bell rings, and they will be posted up in the intraday stock chat room right at 9 o'clock, so keep that on the radar. Another stock here that is getting hammered this morning is Caterpillar. Caterpillar closed at $86.03. Stock is now trading at $79.20. I don't really see support for Caterpillar till $77.60, and that's just purely a mathematical level. You want to be careful with this equity today. If the markets continue to flush, obviously anything that's weak will go lower, so be a little bit on the careful side. Let's take a look at Pfizer. Pfizer also complaining about a strong dollar. Stock closed at $32.80. It's trading at $32.25. I'm seeing a lot of support for Pfizer right now at around $31.10 to $31.15. So if you want to give it a shot there, that's where you look for your strong support level on the daily chart, right around $31.10, $31.15. After that, though, if the stock does decline, could come significantly lower. My next big level for Pfizer today would be right around the $30.50 area. So you got $31.15 and then $30.50, two support levels there for PFE, which is Pfizer. Let's take a look at DuPont. DuPont's got a lot of activists, investors, or basically called it hedge fund type guys involved in the stock. Stock is getting hit today, though. It closed at $74.11, trading at $72.25. I'm showing some support for DuPont around $71.25. I also see more support for DuPont somewhere around the $70 even number if it does get down there. So we'll watch that stock today, but right now $71.25. I think that would be first support today for Pfizer. Let's take a look at American Airlines. They reported earnings. The earnings, I think, were fairly decent, but it doesn't really matter. Right now, the stock is falling a little bit. It's trading at $54.16, closed at $55.45. American Airlines, believe it or not, though, is holding up pretty well. If the stock does decline, I'm looking at $47.75 as support today. We'll see if that does get down there, but not much we're going to do with it here. But we'll watch this one intraday. This is a good intraday day trading stock, so again, keep it on your radar today. Another Dow component right here is United Technologies. Stock is trading at $114 a share, closed at $118.75. Ouch, that's a haircut. Right now, when I look at this one, the only level I really even like at this point in time is going to be the 111.90, 112 area. So keep that on the radar. I'll have gap levels for this one a little bit later in the intraday stock chat. Let's take a look at Freeport-McMoRan, another stock taking a haircut today. Stock closed at $19.56. It's now trading at $18.07. So Freeport, mainly copper, mainly gold. Stock is getting hammered to the downside today, trading at 1807. I don't even see a level that looks desirable. The next desirable level for this stock, in my opinion, is at 16 bucks. So there's not much I would do with this one at all. Let's take a look at Corning. I think this was a bright spot early, and it's still a bright spot today. Corning is up a little bit. Stock closed at 23.91. It's now trading at 24.36. So Corning, even though it's a little bit overbought, going into a pretty good resistance point on a bigger time frames like the monthly chart. Regardless, it is doing well today. So we'll give Corning a slight upside bias, but again, in this market downdraft, it may not hold up that much. Let's take a look at Lexmark. LXK is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $38.14. There's some double bottom support on the daily chart. So if you go to your daily chart, you're going to see that maybe this has some double bottom chart support around the 37.75 level. That's all I could see for it right now. I don't really think there's much upside in this one. Let's take a look at 3M. 1, 2, 3 M's. Let's go punch it up. Stock right now, if you take a look at the 10-minute chart, is trading at 159.54. Closed at 164. Ouch, that's an ugly one. Stock does have a little bit of support around 158.50. But be careful here. If this market starts to fall over, then this can go lower. Let's see what we got next on the radar. Texas Instruments. TXN is trading at 54.35. Closed at 55.05, so that's nothing terrible. I like the 52 level, 51.90 for Texas Instruments if it does get down there. All right, there's a lot more stocks that I could mention today, but I'm just going to stop here. That was quite enough companies that we went through. You guys got a lot of levels out there. I'm going to have more levels and trades in the gap in the trading room regarding the gap plays today at 9 a.m. Come over, take a 7-day free trial. We got tons of volatility out here, and that means opportunity. All right, if we take a look at the gold market today, gold is up 5 points to $1,284 an ounce. Let's take a look at the all-important GLD. And what you're going to see here for GLD, it's trading at 123.41. So the GLD, all in all, is holding up fairly well this morning. Again, if GLD rallies, I think the 126 level is still a lot of resistance. I'm not sure we would see that get up there. Gold is not looking overly strong today. It's just catching a little bit of a bid on this weakness. Looking at the oil market today, oil is up 33 cents to $45.48 a barrel. Let's go to the USO. What you're going to see here for oil is USO is trading at 1702, 1703 at the moment. Closed at 1687. That's a decent little uptick, but again, you got to be careful with oil. Oil has not proven to us that there's any kind of a bottom in play. Oil stocks yesterday behaved much better than the oil prices themselves, but all in all, that can change rather quickly and rather dramatically. So you want to be a little bit careful there, but I am not really seeing any strength in oil at this point in time. Keep the dollar-yen on the radar. Okay, so you want to watch dollar-yen. You can see it's tumbling today, just like the market. The dollar-yen can stabilize and push up. That normally will stabilize the market as well. But at this point in time, the market looks pretty weak for the most part, and you got to be very, very careful here with this type of environment. Make sure you pick your levels. Make sure you have a solid, sound methodology behind all of your trade setups this morning. All right, I think I've covered everything that I want. Again, there are going to be more gap plays set up in the chat room. They'll be posted up at 9 o'clock. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.